Well-known and highly respected Americans that take a week out of their very busy lives to meet with our contestants, learn to know each one of the girls personally, and then finally pick a winner. It's a tough job. Our judges. First, winner of America's Junior Miss in 1980, who used her scholarship prize to graduate from the University of Georgia, Julie Bryan. Next, the syndicated columnist covering the world of television for TV Key magazine, John Goodis. Next, the talented actress who plays Annabelle Sims Reardon, the romantic leading lady on the CBS daytime drama, The Guiding Light, Hartley Kozak. Next, writer, actor, comedian, and host of the TV show Live Wire, Fred Newman. And now let's meet a lady who really personifies versatility. Actress, comedian, novelist, and good friend, Fannie Flagg. And ladies and gentlemen, there are our distinguished panel of judges for America's Junior Miss 1984. And now we've come to the competition that is a really tough assignment for our 5 finalists. It tests the girl's ability to think on her feet and to express herself well in an impromptu situation. Now, each girl will be asked a question by one of the judges, and girls, you just have 30 seconds to answer the question, okay? You hear this chime, you know that the time is up and you must conclude your answer. Okay, our first question goes to Ohio's Junior Miss, Laura Liu. Julie Bryant, your question.
In the eyes of my profession, the sports media, the 1980 U.S. walkout and the current Soviet boycott have diminished the ideals of the Olympics. How do you think the true spirit of the games can be rekindled?
I think politics and anything else should never mix. First of all, because politics are too subjective as to all the different facets of any type of sport, individual activity, or religion. And therefore, I feel the only way the spirit can be rekindled is if they keep politics completely out, which is difficult in the first place. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. And now, Minnesota's Junior Miss, Amber Quanley. John Goodis, your question.
Amber, TV and movies often exploit the negative side of today's youth. What are the more positive aspects of your generation?
I think our generation has a lot of positive aspects. One of the main ones is we have grown up to be more free in our relationships with not only peers our own age, but also adults. A while ago, kids couldn't talk to parents or adults very well, and I think we can now. And I think that should be stressed so much more than it is. We're pretty good.
All right, you certainly are. Thank you, Amber. Our next question goes to Oklahoma's Junior Miss, Christy Dennemiller. Hartley Kozak, your question.
Christy, soap operas have become enormously popular with your generation. In fact, some colleges today offer courses in the psychology of soap operas. In your opinion, is this a legitimate topic of study?
I don't know if it's so legitimate, but it's very interesting, especially for people my age, to sort of live out their fantasies or watch other people as they go on with their daily lives. As far as it being a legitimate subject, I don't know if I'd quite agree with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. And now, Vermont's Junior Miss, Deborah Lewin. Frederick Newman, your question.
Deborah, many popular rock personalities such as Boy George are now blurring the traditional distinctions we have between males and females. What do you think this says about our society?
I think that this says that our society is more open to accept people as they really want to be, and that we aren't closed-minded as some people were in past generations. We feel that if someone wants to carry on and dress the way that they feel, then that's okay.
Thank you, Deborah. And the last question goes to Colorado's Junior Miss, Joan Sims. Judge Fannie Flagg.
Joan, you know, this is an election year, and what if somehow by magic you suddenly became the first female president of the United States? What would be the first thing that you would do?
The first thing that I would do as President of the United States would be to
try and divide the church and the government, because we have a lot of mix-up in that area, and a lot of people get hurt that way, and a lot of people get real confused when that happens. And that would be a difficult task, but one that would be a challenge to me and that I would love to take on.
Thank you, Joan. And thank you all our finalists and our judges. Well, it's going to be a tough decision. Well, how are you folks at home? How are you coming along with your own judging? And who are you going to pick for your personal favorite? We'll be back and go on with the talent competition as the countdown continues for America's Junior Miss 1984.